Hello everybody, welcome back to the video. I'm Purple Gaming here, and today we're playing some more Balloons, wrong game, Cookie Run Kingdom. So I don't have anything in particular planned today. I mean, we have some gacha things. I still think I'm going to save my gems for the new cookie, who will probably be coming in the next couple days, so that might be next video, might be the video after that. We'll have to wait and see, but I mean, I'm just here for the general draws. I don't have anything too special planned. We'll do some more of the Tower of Darkness, though we are officially out of story, which is too bad. And then we'll probably do a bit more, Chapter 9, so that'll be exciting. But I mean, we also just have the daily traditional rewards, more horn collections. We're getting sort of close to getting another one of those, 7 away, not bad. Poison Mushroom, he's coming up, that'll be exciting. Do we need more energy? I don't think so. Fair Daily Marathon, okay, not bad. That'll be good. Okay, cool. But yeah. So it is Saturday, by the way. I hope you guys are having a good day. I have something I do want to talk about. It has nothing to do with the game, but I still want to talk about it. Also, we just got 50 horns. That is a good thing. So we get to do one of the 50 horn draws. Lucky game. Let's see if I can do this properly. Ba-ba-da-boop-ba-doop. I do like this one, but I'm really bad at it. Apparently, it's totally possible to guarantee you get something good. I'll take a cookie cutter. I'll take that. That's not that bad. I guess we have some more draws to do then. No, not you. Gacha. Okay, one cookie cutter draw. Not a ton more, but something. I'll take it. But yeah, it's a feeling. And it's, so, depending on where you live, I know there's different places of the world, obviously, but summer is coming in some places. I know some people, if you're on the opposite side of the world, it's winter, but, or soon to be winter. Ooh, Custard Cookie the Third, you're finally max level. That's good. I don't think I have to promote you yet. I don't think so. But yeah. So, for me, and for a lot of people, a lot of you, I'm assuming, it is summer. And, ooh, 5 more cookie cutters. I guess we will get to do some of that things. But it probably means, yeah, quite a few less actual tower, whatever. So we do have to fix my party, because my party's lame. No charge, 1 magic. Cool. We'll get rid of magic, and the charge will be replaced with milk cookie, I guess. I was gonna say fix my party because I thought it was messed up. I guess I have to mess it up on purpose. Hopefully we're gonna be able to keep doing these, because when they tell me I can't use my good towers, it's getting worse and worse. It's not going very well. But yeah, something I really like, because I just came from outside. When you come in, even if there's no air conditioning or anything, even if it's just like the just general appreciation of, hey, I'm no longer getting blasted by the sun, I'm no longer super hot, I'm only slightly hot. It's just such a relief. I find the same thing in winter when it's cold. If you get under like a ton of covers, just like 5 or 6 covers, get under them all, be super nice and warm. Best feelings. That's the best thing about extreme weather. It sucks in the moment, but the relief is really good. Relief is nice when you're just, well, you know what? I really don't like this. I hate this weather. Oh, I'm so hot or so cold, and then you're good. You're no longer dying of heat stroke, and you're no longer getting hypothermia. Perfect. How are you afraid of the dark? Is he related, or is it just that he's one of the people here? I do love the variety. Like, this really is just perfect, because they're combining all their different types of battle all together. Really awesome. Next, they just need a damage milestone one. They need to add in some sort of dragon type thing. Maybe you actually attack the tower and you have like a time limit, and it's entirely a damage test. Ignore healing, no tanks required, just how much damage can you do as fast as possible. Like, you have to do a certain amount of damage, like break down a door or something. That would be a cool addition to the tower. I don't know, that's my opinion. I think it would be cool if they added something like that as well. Just add a little more, make the tower a little more interesting, a little more fun. 1 more type of tray, which is always appreciated. I'm still having quite a bit of fun. I'm disappointed, like I said last time, that the story's done. It's a little saddening, but what can you do, honestly? We still have Chapter 9 and 10, and honestly, this was the May update. Obviously, this is a big update, but May's nearing an end. When I say nearing an end, I mean we still have like a third of May left. We still have a little bit longer, but since this was the May update, I mean, it's already been a while. Though I guess we do have our update clock, and our update clock is like at least 30 days long, so I mean, it's not like there's an update coming soon, but it's good to know. There'll probably be the next one, if they don't have something special planned, they'll probably just be like the July update, which is not a bad thing. I mean, as I've mentioned so much, there's still a lot of catching up to do with me, and I'm sure most of you, and I would love to reach a point where we can have multiple max level cookies. One day it will happen. The combining of cookie houses was such a nice feature for me for this update. It was just so nice. No magic cookies. Are you kidding me? At least we can put our charge cookie back in. No magics. Tiger Lily? Sure, Tiger Lily, you're going in. What? Wait, the Rangers or I guess that you're not allowed healer either. You're breaking my team. No healers. Oh, it's no healer. I am dumb. Okay, never mind then. This will be our team. I really need to get better at reading those descriptions because I'm clearly messing these up so much. And one of these days, it's going to cost me my keys. I'm going to waste keys because I mess up the combo. And I'm like, oh, wait, what? I can heal? I thought I wasn't allowed any support or healers. I'm gonna lose because of it, and I'm gonna be mad when that happens. I know I will. And you guys probably will, too. I'm sure you guys I know personally when I watch a YouTube video and someone's being completely oblivious, they get it's pretty irritating. It's not necessarily irritating in the sense of just, you feel very, what's the word? You feel intelligent, but you also feel like you're watching an imbecile, which isn't a very good thing to think. But, I mean, it happens. People can be oblivious. I'm definitely at fault of that a lot. But you know what? It's whatever. As long as we don't lose keys, and as long as the mistake hasn't caused serious issues, I will just keep trying my best to, I'll keep trying my best to not make a mistake. And if I do make a mistake, as long as nothing too bad comes out of it, then it's not that big of a deal. That's really, mistakes are only a bad thing. Okay, no. Mistakes are only really an issue if something horrible happens. Otherwise, it's a mistake, that sucks. It makes you less likely to make it later. And as long as something not too bad happened, it's irritating. Like, I know a lot of mistakes, both in real life and in video games. You make them, it's annoying, you might be mad for a day or two. But really, think about this. In a week, in a month, in however long period of time, will you even remember that this happened? Probably not. Most people's memories are not good enough to remember most of their mistakes, so think about that. You'll remember your successes, you probably won't remember your mistakes. And if you do, well, that means they're probably not that bad, they're probably just embarrassing, which I don't know. Yeah, I guess now that I think about it, I guess if it's a really horrible mistake, you're more likely to remember it, so that wouldn't be super good. Whatever. Also, I'm dumping her back in, because it lowers my power, but I honestly feel like, for most of these stages, the double heal is probably better. I did it, by the way, because I was running out of storage. So I made the dumb mistake to, let's upgrade my storage. And then I used a bunch of XP jellies, because I realized I had like 30 or 40 slots, so I wasted 3,000 gems on that. Not a waste, because it's a permanent upgrade, it's not like increase your storage for a week or whatever, but yeah, I wasted gems. But what can you do? So I did upgrade Pastry Cookie to level 45 and her skill to 45. I upgraded, I think, the defense and maybe HP landmark. I'm working my way getting my level 10 landmarks. Taking a little while, but I realized with all the changes they made in the May update, because honestly, they completely overhauled the whole wish tree and that stuff, in the sense that they changed so many item recipes, at least for the later game players. It made everything so much easier. Progression got so much easier in terms of the kingdom, which sucks because I feel like I'm playing the game less now. Like, not normally, but just like off camera, I feel like I'm playing it a bit less. No supports, cool. Then we'll throw back in Pastry Cookie. See, this is good. Having Pastry Cookie is good because whenever I can't use a cookie, I'll just shove in Pastry Cookie, and I don't really care. And if I'm completely doomed or they replace Dark Choco, Milk Cookie, because you need to have someone up front. And if I'm completely doomed, I can make my complete fail-safe team of Tiger Lily, Pastry, Milk, and 2 other random people. I really hope that won't happen because, and honestly, at that point, I'd probably just wait and be like, okay, well, we're going to spend some XP to turn a cookie to level 40, because it's not that hard of a thing to do. I refuse to be using under level 40 cookies for these teams, ignoring Tiger Lily, because she's close enough, and she's level 38 or something. Because, as I'm learning more and more, it's not that hard to get a cookie to level 40, it's a lot harder to get them to level 50. Which I didn't think was the case at first. I didn't notice it as much. Maybe they changed it with the update. I wouldn't really know, to be honest, but I mean, something changed. Most of it was positive. Obviously, parts of it weren't, but I mean, obviously, I think a big part of it was just to make the game easier. Oh, out of keys. That's why. Are we onto a boss stage next? I think that's what the big trays mean. Pretty sure they mean boss. But I could be wrong. Like, are you a boss? No. You're a boss. Maybe? I don't know. I think this is a boss tray, but honestly, I have no idea. What to do now? We going into episode 9? Yeah, probably. To the rescue. I love how much less it crashes. It's not perfect. Okay, well, this is obviously a pretty big example of there are still flaws, but it's crashing so much less. I was complaining so much from Guild Update onward because it was horrible. The Guild Update crashed everything. I think their servers got completely overwhelmed. They kept trying to fix it, but that just resulted in them closing the game. And then, which made people come back in hordes all at once, which made the server even worse. And nothing got better in the Pure Vanilla update. But this update, they did something right because it's so much simpler. Everything, there's so much less lag. It's just functioning so much better, and I'm really happy about that. I don't know what our goal is. At least, we're just going to do some of these. I'm going to put pomegranate cookie back in. I'm going to make the changes that I think will do the best for this setup. So I'm also going to switch out my treasures. I always get confused because I'm like, wait, do I switch out treasures at the end, or do I switch out treasures with my cookie? Like, it looks like you're able to switch out treasures here, but you can't. Wait, you can have multiple loadouts? When did they add this? Because wasn't this something I asked for? Oh, okay, I'm feeling very stupid. Was this in the game the whole time? I really hope it wasn't. Please tell me this was from this update, because if this wasn't from this update, I feel so ignorant. My whole talking about, like, oh, sometimes I'm oblivious to something. Sometimes I don't realize that something changed. Well, turns out I may have noticed that a little too late. Hopefully that was a change to this update, otherwise, that's not good. The path is smoother here on out. I think that's the city center over there. Wait, do you see where the Wafflebots are moving? Oh no, it seems they're preparing to head towards the village. Another attack is imminent. There are still cookies remaining in the village. Healer Cookie, we must return quickly. Wait, what are you waiting for? We have to go, now. The light in my staff. I think its power has been depleted from conjuring that portal. I'm not certain if we can make it back up here. Protecting the village is our top priority. Let us think about the return trip later. Can we expect the Vanilla Kingdom just for a few moments more? There might be cookies that need our help. And Dark Enchantress Cookie, what has gotten into you? You are Healer Cookie, the sage and healer of our village. Our enemy is not Dark Enchantress Cookie, it's the Wafflebots. Okay, he's obviously Pure Vanilla. Why do you not understand that, Black Raisin? Maybe he doesn't know who Pure Vanilla is. I just realized that. Whatever. It feels good to have all the knowledge. I feel like that sometimes rewatching a show, you're like, wait, oh, I know what's gonna happen. Yeah, character's gonna get so tricked. It's sometimes fun. Sometimes it's boring, obviously, but it can be fun for a little while to be like, yep, I know exactly what's gonna happen. I guess that would probably be what it feels like to be like a time traveler all the time. You just be like, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Though it does get boring, obviously. That's why you can only rewatch a show so many times, so close together. Anyways, back to the story. Enough of my nonsense. We've only just learned of this place. This kingdom is not our home. This is not our war. Yet we've learned of it. We cannot deny the truth and walk away. Turning away from those who are suffering is cowardly. Are you calling me a coward? I did not realize you thought of me that way. Black Raisin Cookie, that is not what I mean. I recognize this look. You would look upon me as if you depended on my abilities, but then you would stare off into the beyond. Our village is wounded, were in good hands. In your good care, it felt as if you belonged there. I guess I was too quick to judge. Okay, he's sad now. This is making me sad. I don't like it. No, wait. I will go with you. We can find a way. Together. No, don't pour salt into my crumbs. No, they're splitting up. We kinda need you, Black Raisin Cookie. You're pretty important. Black Raisin Cookie, don't go. I shall. Oh no, this is... No. They're gonna get lost and we're gonna have to find them, aren't we? It's just all of us cleaning up everyone's messes, including you, Ginger Brave. You're the one who freed Dark Enchantress Cookie. Yes, it was orchestrated, and yes, it wasn't your fault, and I don't really blame you, but still technically your fault. Look out! Wafflebots incoming! It's too dangerous to run out there alone right now. That was like a string-on sentence to me. Ah! Well, I guess we have to save them now, just like I predicted, as always. I say just as I predicted. I get this wrong like 90% of the time. It's close enough though, so I still feel right. I don't know, it's fun to predict things in games and shows and that stuff. I'm sure it must ruin it a little bit to watch me play these games. Especially if you play. I guess that's the benefit of you guys likely being ahead of me. That was probably nice at first, when the game first came out and I was doing stories so slowly. You're like, I'm on chapter 7, how are you on chapter 2? Then, no spoilers for you, you had that feeling of knowing everything. Hopefully now I don't know if that's a good hopefully or not a hopefully, but I'm gonna go with hopefully that you guys are getting some more surprises. Unawaring. I mean, honestly, I'm making predictions along the way. I couldn't be completely wrong, but I'm making up my own story as I go. It's nice. I do hope that it's not completely clear-cut, because honestly, I feel like this game has so much room, like, has such a possibility to make a lot of interpretation, like, to leave the story up to a lot of theories and that stuff. There's no concrete correct answer. But then again, this part of this update with all the tower stuff kind of ruined that a little bit. There's still more to talk about, and hopefully, with luck, there will be more to talk about. But I do think it's a good idea for them to not give us everything. Don't tell us everything. Give us room for interpretation, room for theory. Because honestly, I feel like the whole Dr. Changes thing was big. That was big news. Lots of people are talking about it. Lots of things to talk about. Lots of... Like, honestly, it's really nice to talk to someone about a game that you both enjoy. There's so much information about them. You're like, do you think this is going to happen? What character do you think is better? I like Licorice Cookie. What about you? Like, it's such a nice thing when you can have something that you can talk about endlessly. There's no one correct answer. Which, in terms of cookies, I feel like this game's getting better and better at. There's no, yeah, we all agree these are the 5 best cookies. This is what your team should look like. There's a lot more variation. Not in treasures. No means in treasure. Really, treasures, there's only like one treasure slot that's up for debate. You pretty much always want ability cooldown and Pilgrim Scroll. But for cookies, there's more interpretation, more choice now. And, yeah, they kind of ruined that with the story. But hopefully there will be more. For all I know, there already is, and I just haven't found it yet. There is lots to this game that I have left undiscovered, which is good, because you don't want to know everything. I feel like we're probably going to do this one, because I think this one takes us to another bit of story, and we'll see how many more. Because it feels like these are taking a long time. I don't know if they are, maybe it's because they get interrupted at the beginning and end by story, and I read it slowly and interrupt it with random topics, but it feels like this is taking longer than usual, and I'm not going to lie, I'm getting pretty hot again. I don't know why. It happens sometimes. I'm not moving, which you think would do the opposite. The whole thing they say, like, oh, you're cold? Do jumping jacks, run around in circles, do something, keep yourself moving. Which is true, but at the same time, when you're hot, if you do nothing, you feel hotter, but then everyone's like, oh, well, you know, if you move your hand back and forth with paper, like fanning yourself, you're actually making yourself harder. Did you know that? I hear that a lot. Random people are just like, hey, well, don't do that with a fan, it makes yourself hotter. But then, it's such, I don't know, it's very hard for our brains to understand. Because we're like, well, we feel hotter. Like, we feel like we've adjusted our temperature. We feel like we've made a difference. But in actuality, you're making it worse. I feel like that happens with so many things, though, not just temperature. But I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like, you know what? I don't care if this is actually making it worse. It's a temporary fix. If I do this and I feel better for 2 minutes, and then for 5 minutes I feel worse, but then after that I have, like, you're just doing it until you find a better solution. Once you get inside, or you get ice, or a cold glass of something, it can make things better, so it's just a temporary fix. But that can work in terms of temperature. It doesn't work for everything, but a temporary fix is not necessarily a bad thing. Can't rely on them, but to use them is not a bad thing. It's good to have temporary solutions, other options, possibilities. You don't want to limit yourself too much. It's not a good thing. You want to have choice. I mean, you can only have so much choice and control and all that stuff, so you want to have the most that you can. Oh, I remember what we're going to do. Okay, so no, we're done with story after this. We're going to work on some toppings. That's what I've been wanting to do for like 2 weeks. I always like, yeah, I'll do toppings next. Keep forgetting, so we're going to do that after this story, if there's story, which I think there is. Or is it just rewards? Nope, more story, pure vanilla cookie. He has one yellow and blue eye. Was that always the case? Probably. Why? Oh, I need to have a voice for him. I don't think I've actually talked for him yet. Why am I here again? I understand now. I am a failure. I disappointed my friends. I could not protect the cookies of my kingdom. Here, Vanilla Cookie, are you prepared to confront the consequences of your actions? Yes, I really am quite pathetic, aren't I? Worthless. It does not matter if I remember. It is always the same, then and now. The time for solace and regret has not truly begun yet. You must return to the Vanilla Cake Castle and gaze upon your past, once and for all. But I cannot. I do not have the heart to endure such agony any longer. That was pretty cool. But yeah, now we're doing topping work. It is time. So, what are we changing? First off, you. You are all getting removed. Oh, so much wasted coins. One at a time. I'm replacing all of you with 5 cooldown epics, and then we're maxing out the cooldown epics. So I have 830,000 gold. We're probably going to be spending absolutely all of it and more, because toppings are so expensive. So expensive. I remember when I thought toppings were cheap, or at the very least not super expensive, and now I'm spending over 100,000 coins to max out one topping. Yes, I'm not upgrading anymore. I want to remove so I can put another one on so I can upgrade it. We might only get to pomegranate. Pomegranate and licorice, those are my 2 priorities, because those are the only ones that I feel are really confident that those are staples. Those are not going to change. They're probably the best cookies in the game, and they probably always will be. Though, I mean, obviously, lots of debate still. Not everyone likes them as much, but I like them all. So, that's what I'm going with. I did think I had more than 5 cooldowns, though, but I guess I only have 5 epic cooldowns. Too bad, because I was hoping I could make the changes for licorice as well, but we'll start with cooldowns here, then I think we have 2 cooldowns on licorice and espresso, so we'll need 4 more cooldowns. But 4 cooldowns is not a bad thing. If you're curious of why I'm doing this for pomegranate, by the way, it's because pomegranate cookie, she does have a heal, obviously, but I don't think if it's applied, like if damage buffs apply to it, and even if it does, her ability cooldown, the main purpose of her is she gives an attack buff to everything, so I feel like overall ability cooldown is probably for the best. Not positive, but that's my opinion. I didn't know it showed all, like, on the side, like, to the right there, that side. I knew it showed the effects, like, status effects, but I didn't think it showed to the top, at the top there, or top right, which is, like, rare, epic, what kind they are, what level they are. That's cool. I didn't know that was there. Anyways, time to upgrade some more. With luck, it will be quite a while until I have to reset all of these again when they add in the ever-imagined, fabled, large toppings, because we still only have medium. Large will probably be like the ancient rarity and all that. Also, this literally did take all of my coins. So expensive. So expensive. It's honestly ridiculous how expensive toppings are in this game. Especially since theoretically you need so many of them, because even if you get them all to max with the right kind of topping, they have secondary and third dairy and fourth dairy, I don't know if that's a word, buffs. Like I'll show it after it's done. It has attack and amplify buff and all those things. Like you can get the perfect set. You could probably get all cooldown, and it's complicated. But anyways, pomegranate cookie. Your toppings are officially maxed once more. Licorice, yours will not be. Can I level you up, Ben? Out of curiosity. I can. Well, we're going to spend all of our XP to level you up to level 50, because that's also a cool thing. Level 50. Now we have even less money to replace your attack up toppings. We have 3, so we can't actually replace all 3 of these. Except we don't have the gold. So we're going to upgrade one at a time. I don't actually think we have enough gold for one of these, unless we get super lucky. So we'll upgrade this one as much as we can, and with luck, I will not forget I started this, and I'll come back next time with more gold, and we'll actually get to do some of these before I forget I have no money. Because it's very possible I'm going to forget that I started this process, which would not be a good thing. Success? Okay. We can't do this, but we can get to level 11. Nah, level 10. 2 levels away. Still good, though. But there we have it. Some topping upgrades to work. Licorice Cookie, I'm going for you. I'm all my XP into you. You're going to be level 60. I'm going to get you to 5-star max toppings. You are important, my licorice friend. I like you. But you know what? I think that's probably going to be it for today. I'm not sure entirely how long this is, but I don't think this has been super short. So I hope you guys had a wonderful day. Please consider the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribing and join the Purple Elephant Squad. It makes my day super nice, and I really do appreciate it. We're getting close to 800, the goal for the end of May. Like I said earlier, we still have like 10 days left in May. But I think we're only 11 subscribers off, which is pretty incredible. Honestly, that can happen in a day, maybe 2. So that's pretty ridiculous. Keep up the good work. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your cookie stuff. Eat some cookies. Play some cookies. do things with cookies. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye!